Alright guys, what's going on? It's pretty early, it's 9:53. I'm gonna call it. I'm just trading like an idiot. And I'm getting pissed off because my platform is laggy. And whenever I try and scroll out a chart, it does this shit. And it just doesn't load. And it's really pissing me off, so I'm starting to trade a little crazy. I had to restart my platform at the very beginning of the day, right as the bell opened, right as I had my plan on BPTH. See, again, it's just this new update, I think, is just causing it to lag. It updated last night while I was asleep. So anyways, I had marked out $7 before it crashed, and I lost the lines and I lost the whatever. I marked out $7, and I marked out this kind of double low right here, the 716 and 716. So I had that marked, and I had 716, this marked. So at the open, I don't even care that it's surging right now. I'm not touching it. So at the open, I think we surged up. I would go to the 5-second chart, but it's gonna lag. So we surged up. We came back down, we bounced a bit, and then we came back down and we double bottomed right around this low right here. So I can almost guarantee I would have gotten in with at least smaller size there, maybe 500 shares. And then rode this all the way up to the 769 big resistance level that I have, which is the top of this candle. So I logged on and it was 9:33, I think, and I saw this, and I was like, okay, we're holding 769, so I took a quick scalp trade. I thought we were going to break out over the highs, which we did, but I sold a little early because I get nervous doing those now. You guys know I don't like doing the buying the tops kind of breakout strategy. So you can see here I bought I did that with 1,000 shares right here. Let me move this over a bit. Where is it? 1,000 shares, and then I started to buy the dip here. I bought the dip here because I missed this trade, and then there was really no trade here. I had 733 marked out, but there's no and of course it's frozen again. But there's no significance to 733 at all. So I don't know why I kept buying the dip, and then I bought the dip here with 1,500 shares, knowing that $7, sorry if we remarked $7, knowing that $7 might hold, but I should have just waited for $7, and I was down like 400, almost $400 right here, and then I sold here, and then I missed the actual breakout. It was messy. This was actually pretty good. This trade in here where it surged up back to this level, the 769 level, and then it consolidated here, and I bought as it was pushing through that for the push through high of day, and you can see it was selling up in here. If we go back to the 5-second, if this thing ever loads, we can see my exits, my entries, and my. You can understand how frustrating this must be for someone who put over $8 grand into this stock today. So this was my entry right here. It was pretty good. This was a almost perfect entry. I was just reading the fact that there was a guy at 759 or 760, I think, with a lot of shares on the bid. So I jumped in with him as my stop, and then I think I had, what, 500 shares there? Well, 650. Bought 500, and then I tried to add 1,000 shares earlier rather than at 773. But in any case, I got filled there, and then I started to sell as we were kind of rising, and then I bought another breakout, and then I sold the whole thing right here. So I'm going to stop touching it. It's clear to me that I'm starting to trade kind of rambunctiously. My commissions are already $47 on a very small profit compared And yes, there was valid trades in here. Buying the dip on this massive level, 769. You know, you could sell here or buy here, sell as we break out, buy again, or you could just buy here and hold for... I'm not really sure what target you'd be just holding for. I guess 884, but that's kind of risky because it's very far, so you should be locking profits on the way. And this this thing, man. Oh, I gotta fix this. So anyways, I had that really crappy hold. I was putting in my stop. I went to stop 1,500 shares, and I scrolled down to 720, which was right here at the time, but like it's all the way down here now, 720, and like it had already dipped, and I knew that $7 was big, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna risk another 10 cents and be down like 500 bucks, which is kind of insane. But if $7 holds, which $7 was always the huge level, then it would kind of come back up and probably go through high of day. But then I sold before high of day because I was already down and I wanted to be just out of the trade with a fresh mind and then attack this trade by itself. But like, it was very sloppy, and I could have easily, just like that, with one lapse of judgment, given up all of yesterday's profits. And to really hone in on what I did wrong, again, I'm trying to buy these breakouts. I'm buying a bear flag. I bought a textbook bear flag on no support levels. There was no support level. You see my buys here. There was really no support level right here. It's 724. I don't know about that. I should have waited for $7, or I should have just gotten that trade in the morning. But anyways, hopefully I can learn to, wow, that is quite the dump. Hopefully I can learn to control myself a little better, because this could have easily just ended up in a catastrophic loss. Like that, like I oversized, but I have been taking big size recently, so that part's okay. But I was buying it at the wrong spot with no stop. So when would I have stopped out? Like I did type it in, and I had it under this candle here, 690, but like 30 cents on a 1,500 shares, that's $450, right, or something like that. So I would have just had to stop then, and I would have been pissed. But anyways, that's the journey that I'm on. That was the trades that I took today. I guess I have a little profit today, but this doesn't matter. I don't care about that. That is irrelevant because of how crappy this was. So I'll stop rambling. We'll see you guys tomorrow.